you ever wondered how to create lifestyle product photos without ever having to do a full photo shoot? I'm going to show you how I use Freepik's AI suite to create more lifestyle product photos that make your design work feel way more art directed and client ready. We're going to be using a recent brand identity project for a client called Nguyen, which is a nootropic energy pouch brand. Since the product is still in production, I want to create some candid, natural lifestyle images to show how it would look and feel in the real world. I currently have this Photoshop file of the project presentation, and I'm basically using my long scroll Behance presentation template in order to make this. So if you want it, the link is in the description for you to grab and use for your own Behance projects. But it's really helped me save time and just easily provides layout structure for my case studies. But as you can see, I've got most of the presentation already designed, and I just really need to finish out this last section, which is where I want to integrate the lifestyle product photos. So I'm gonna head to the Freepik website and go to their AI suite. I can just say that I'm like beyond impressed by all the different features and capabilities this website has. Before, I was using Midjourney and ChatGPT to generate a lot of AI images that I prompted. But this one, not only can you do that, but they've got clip editor feature, video generator, voice generator. You can edit designs, you can generate icons in here, mock things up, turn a sketch to an image, and so much more. It's honestly overwhelming, and we're not going to be able to explore everything, obviously, but as you can see, there is so much that you can do, and I'm just really mind blown. You can do so many different things, from like generating different poses and angles of a person, a product, do product photo shoots, generate video prompts, create video keyframes, you know, anything related to branding, advertising, social media, e-commerce, photography, fashion, architecture, marketing collateral, or just fun little things. And as I keep scrolling, like, they're obviously very proactive with releasing new features and cool things. And then down here you can see what the community has generated recently, which reminds me of the Midjourney interface. I have personally been paying for Midjourney for the past couple months, but it doesn't even have half as much of the features as the Freepik AI suite, so I'm really excited to show y'all what is possible. I essentially want to create a model holding this product without having to physically go out and shoot these products myself, because doing photo shoots is actually very time consuming and can be very draining. Now, I know how some people feel about using AI images, but the way I see it is that it's a tool to help elevate your design process. We're trying to work smarter, not harder, and it forces you to really flex your art direction skills, because you gotta be able to articulate the vision so that the prompt generates the image that you want. The key is to create images that feel real in order to enhance the brand experience. So we're gonna be focused on generating images for this project. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into image generator, which I also have pinned on the side here, and this is where I'm going to type in my prompt. But you can see there is a lot of extra features that Midjourney, for example, doesn't have. You can customize things a lot more. For example, they have a bunch of different AI models integrated, from Seedream, Flux, Mystic, Google Nano Banana, Ideogram, GPT, Runway, and Classic. And just depending on the type of image you want to generate, you can, you know, go through these and kind of experiment with how different photos come out depending on your prompt. I'm gonna keep it on auto for now. So here there's a style tab. So if you were to click on it, you can see there's a bunch of different styles for you to use for your own images. And I love that they have the visual, because it kind of gives you a high level overview of everything depending on what kind of image you want to create. There's also a composition tab here. As you can see, there's some different options. Effects, again, there's so many, from color effects to certain camera effects. Then there's the character tab, where they have a handful of AI generated people that you can utilize. And then there's object, where you can upload or choose between different objects you want integrated. So this is going to be the feature I'll be using. And then colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload the object, definitely the angle. I really like this feature where you can upload 3 images from different angles so that you can get better results. So I'm also going to do the side view here, and then this one. All right, so now I have a reference image of the object that I just created, which is the pouch. So I can literally put at and then that object I just created will pop up so that the AI knows the product that I'm referencing, and it's going to be able to integrate it in the photo a lot better. So if we reference back to my project presentation, the design direction and the type of images I want to create has to align with this, where it's performance-based, it's about discipline, speed, clarity, and energy. I'm thinking we can generate a photo of an athletic man holding the product, but he's going to be doing something in motion. Maybe he's like getting ready for a run on a track field. This is where having art direction skills and being able to articulate the vision is important. So we're going to do athletic man holding in one hand. And with prompts, you got to be very specific and think about everything from the subject, the lighting, the composition, what's in frame, what's out of frame, what's the camera style, what's the lighting, what's the mood, what type of feeling are you trying to evoke. So prompting is a good skill set to have in this day and age. And it's definitely helped me get better at my art direction because it's forced me to really articulate every single detail so that the results come out really good. Standing on a track field in the late evening. What's he wearing? A black tank top with sweat. When you're creating AI images, you want to think about the nitty-gritty details, like what's going to make it feel more realistic, like sweat and little imperfections and nuances like that. Shot with a high flash analog photography style with a 35mm lens, maybe with a f-stop of f2.8. Show greediness. Wearing a fitness watch. This process is always the most time consuming because it's going to take a lot of trial and error and adjustments to your prompt to continue tweaking it. So patience is truly a virtue in this process. Leave it at that and see what kind of image it generates. I don't have any image references yet, so this could be completely whack. But look, that's actually pretty good. He's directly staring at the camera, which feels a little unnatural, so we're gonna change that. But the size of the product is actually crazy accurate. Now, if we were to zoom in, you can see that obviously there will probably need to be a little bit photo retouching, but it didn't get all the details and the wording correctly on the product. So this is where, I would normally go into Photoshop to tweak that. So another little feature on the prompt section is custom seed and get inspiration. If I click custom seed, it's gonna generate a few different variations, I think. So let's see. All right, so that's what the custom seed does. It slightly tweaks the image prompt. As you can see, similar but different vibe. Still pretty good. Now I'm gonna add some image references. This is essentially what the pouch will look like. And I wanna basically create a similar post. I'm gonna upload that as an image reference. I'm gonna continue tweaking the prompt a little bit. Like I said, trial and error. Let's see if there's any styles that actually would be fitting. I think this one will actually be really cool because it shows motion. I don't like how he's directly looking at the camera. It just feels a little unnatural. So we're gonna do in a candid pose. Oh, maybe we should add an effect to the image. We obviously already prompted it to do high flash, but let's see if it will add anything. Kind of feels like a gamble or like a lottery machine, like you don't know what you're gonna get, but the thrill is there. Okay, this one, yeah, it's definitely referenced the image. It looks like he's got blackheads on his skin. It's giving a little too gritty. Also, this energy pouch is way too big, so now we need to adjust the size. Okay, actually that's a lot better of a size, but now the issue is that he's not holding the right product. AI is still in its early baby stage, so it's not gonna be perfect, but you can make little tweaks along the way. Hey, that's actually a lot better. I actually really like this photo. I think we're gonna use this one. And then we're just gonna slightly tweak the label since the text is a little bit messed up there. Now that we have that image, I'm gonna upload it as a reference because I wanna generate a second pose. Now, I'm gonna keep a certain style of the previous prompt, but I'm gonna do close up of an athletic man's black shorts. The hope here is that this image feels like it was shot shortly after the previous image. Okay, this is the first attempt. As you can see, it's not perfect. Now, if I were to put these photos side by side, you would think they were captured minutes apart. The main thing I need to tweak is the product. As you can see, it didn't get all the text fully right. I feel really good about these images. Now we're gonna export them and add them to our project. To be honest, I think I want to fill the whole page up like that. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is actually dabble with the video generation. So on this Behance project, as you can see, it's just one long scrolling JPEG image. But at the end, I want to have a video of essentially this background that I created moving, and then the Norox logo be in the center of it to kind of end everything off. And as you can see, it actually auto-generates a prompt for you as well. So if you don't want to start from scratch, it literally just gives one for you. Unimath, sound effects, or multi-shots. So I just created a Premiere Pro file and dropped in my logo while I wait for this video. But oh my goodness, look at that. I'm gonna upload the same image as a start and finish because I want it to loop. So let's see if that creates a slightly different, captivating wave. And it is. Look at that. Now I'm going to show y'all with the two images that we rendered in Freepik how this would look if I use the exact same prompt for Midjourney. Wow, yeah, you see, that's so interesting. It generated completely different results. The product is, I don't even know, it didn't even reference the object. So it kind of goes to show that Freepik has more flexibility in terms of integrating an object into a picture, and definitely think it's a lot more accurate. So earlier I was playing with some of the product photoshoot prompts and it was able to generate a few quite impressive product photos. Now, I don't think these are necessarily super on brand, but it's really cool to see. We'll be uploading this case study on my website in Behance, so if you want to take a closer look at the case study, feel free to look in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a hot minute since I've done a tutorial, so it feels good to kind of get back into the groove of it. Also, let me know if you want a separate tutorial for the Behance long scroll presentation that I showed and how to actually use the template. If you made it to the end, comment a lightning bolt emoji down below. Also, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to reply. Other than that, thank you so much for watching and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.